In 1999, there was absolutely no rap music being played on the radio, first of all, okay? They had just stopped playing Michael Jackson Thriller on the radio. It was too scary for the kids, they said. Michael Jackson Thriller? Too scary for the kids of 1997 to 1999? Oh, wow. It was too scary for them to play Michael Jackson, but they played nothing but Celine Dion on CHFI. They played nothing but Shania Twain because it was soft pop and it was easy listening to the ears music. But you see, when I came back from England, after leaving, I believe I left on June 28th, 1999, and I came back. I came back on August 28th, 1999. Um, by about, let's say 2002, Jay-Z's 99 Problems But a Bitch Ain't One literally exploded on the radio as one of the strongest rap male musical artists ever, the only one ever recorded to have been on the radio in 2002. And then right after Jay-Z dropped, Missy Elliott dropped, the first female bitch in the rap game right after Jay-Z Carter, 2002. Wham Bam Thank You Ma'am, where do you think that came from? Because before that, ain't nobody wanted to hear nothing about Missy Elliott or now everybody wanna be that. Literally what? 30 something odd years later, when even the white man was afraid of playing the Missy Elliott's on the radio. The white man was afraid of playing the Michael Jacksons on the radio because they were afraid of Farrakhan coming after them for listening to the Michael Jacksons of the radio. Y'all remember them days, right? Y'all only played, well, how to get rid of Farrakhan music. How to get rid of Farrakhan music. Celine Dion, Shania Twain, Britney Spears. Get rid of Farrakhan. And you want to get rid of the person who sings the music that made you get rid of Farrakhan. But that's okay, you see. That's okay. Because there was once a time when I wasn't birthed and you all cried to the Holy Spirit for the music to be birthed because you all had nothing to do without the music. And you were all being attacked by Farrakhan then. Where's the music? What happened to the music that kept you all so safe? And what happened to the music that kept Farrakhan away from you until you were all forced to give Farrakhan the microphone, which brought me back in 1981? That's right. Mm-hmm. That ghetto trap right there, Farrakhan, happened literally in 1979. 1981, oops, Tina Knowles did it again. And, well, I was here because she did it again. I do have an older brother. His name is Derry Jones. He works as an undercover unit officer, and basically, he watches Farrakhan's ass. And every time Farrakhan makes a move, Derry's on the road. Derry doesn't let Farrakhan know what I mean. Farrakhan. So now that the African American people of the Canadian agency doesn't have any lights, who did they call? Farrakhan. Farrakhan, in whom they wanted to get praises for singing the music that I wrote, in order to say they got rid of Farrakhan on their own. And now they don't have the light switch to turn on in order to say, oh, gee, yeah, they did do that. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Trust me, you did not. Because there was a point before 1981, 47 years ago in September this year, 2026, that Farrakhan overruled the entire world because you refused to play the music. And Farrakhan's entire family grew in strength and they grew in stature because you gave them credit and overrulership. hmm Until, by the way, Meridian Bank was formed that brought Farrakhan down. Meridian Bank brought Farrakhan down. That's right. Meridian Bank brought Farrakhan down, and Meridian Bank came into physical existence in 1982. But Meridian Bank existed in Egypt, London, England, Germany, and Spain through what's known today as e-transfer. E-transfer, which means Missy Elliott in music existed well before me. I'm just saying. Missy Elliott existed in music well before I existed. So someone had to take the reins in order to become Missy Elliott in order to bring in Meridian Bank. And 1982, Meridian Bank existed physically. And what happened to Farrakhan when Meridian Bank came into physical existence? He went underground into hiding. Now, Farrakhan is in a wheelchair, and the hypocrisy of the American community, the African American community, calls him out because they can't pay the light bill in order to turn out the lights now, baby. Extra bright, want y'all to see this. Turn out the lights now, baby. You know what I need? Want you to see everything. Want you to turn out the lights. Rihanna, yes. Turn out the lights now, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn out the lights now, baby. You know what I need? Want you to see everything. Want you to see all of the light. Bum, 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 bum. With that being said, there's a little bit of history books for you with, where did Missy Elliott come from? Who the fuck called out Farrakhan in this bullshit, nigga? To tell me to turn on what motherfucking black African American light? Please. Farrakhan live in the fucking dark himself. How the hell he gonna tell me to do fucking shit with a motherfucking snake? I don't fucking think so, bitch.